Sara's happy that you're here too.
Well, they did designate this a day off for everyone because Tegan and Sara are coming to town.
Yes, and I believe there's a key to the city waiting for you. So, who writes most of the songs? Which one of you writes the most?
Well, this album specifically was like 50-50, so that makes it's more, it's fair that way. And a lot of the time, Tegan was writing a lot more than I was writing. Some call her prolific.
I only did that once.
Yeah.
Well, does that? Is there sibling rivalry? I mean, your sisters traveling around. I mean, how do you keep from killing each other?
We as long as we're traveling around, we don't feel that way. Only if we're in one place too long.
Only when you're at home.
You know, I think like people always think that because we're sisters that it must be so challenging and so difficult. But it's weird. It's like we've been playing music since we've been playing music now over 10 years together. So like at this point, I kind of actually think that we're quite successful at being around one another comparatively. Like we have friends that are siblings who've broken each other's arms and we grew up in kind of a rough neighborhood, so I don't know if that's always an accurate representation of how siblings behave. But
there are rough neighborhoods in Canada?
Sure, yeah. 87% of Americans don't think so. But we do.
So are there any other musical duos that you take inspiration from?
Musical duos that we take inspiration from. I mean, there's a long history of great sibling, writers, and also just songwriters, two songwriters within a group or whatever. But I mean, I don't think Alvin and the Chipmunks would be considered a trio. Like a trio. So yeah. I would say that was our earliest influence. Definitely.
Well, thanks again for coming. And what are you gonna play next?
We're gonna play the title track off of our new album.
Tegan and Sara, 88.5 XPM.